Oh my goodness. The government has shut down, not probably shut down. It did shut down. And while we're currently in that, it's raising lots of questions from home buyers and sellers about how it might impact their closing and or their loan approvals.
Yeah, so during a government shutdown, some federal agencies either close or they operate with a reduced staff, which can slow things down. It doesn't mean that the housing market is shut down and that everything stops, but it does change a few things. So one example is flood insurance. So flood insurance through FNIP, or the National Flood Insurance Program, is paused for now. So that means if you're buying a home that's in a flood zone, your lender would require that you get flood insurance. The only way that you can get it during a government shutdown is through a private flood insurance company.
So the other thing that pops up is IRS and Social Security offices are limited, which means getting some of these verifications could take a little longer than usual.
Right. And for government loans, here's what you need to know. FHA loans, the FHA is still endorsing new mortgages, but they're working with a reduced staff. Rural development, they are not issuing any new loan guarantees. Whenever you have a rural development loan, the lender underwrites the file, then it goes to the RD office for their underwrite and approval. That office is shut down. That doesn't mean you can't close. Some lenders can still close RD loans without that guarantee. It just may, again, be a slower process. VA loans, VAs are still processing. VA loans are still being processed. But again, with a smaller team, which could mean slower turn times. If you have issues getting a certificate of eligibility or getting questions answered from the VA, that could take a little bit of time, in addition to maybe VA appraisals due to a system backlog.
So the key takeaway here is mortgages are still moving, just not quite as fast as we're typically used to seeing. So the big key to the big takeaway here is making sure that there's great communication between lender, agent, title company. It's more important now than ever before.
Yeah. So if all of these headlines are scaring you, don't worry. It does not mean that you cannot buy or sell or refinance. It is possible. Just maybe expect a little longer for the process to happen from start to finish.
If you guys have any questions, make sure you give Tracy a call at
337-257-9146.
We will see you guys next week.